Hello, everyone. Hello. I am back to do a video for you. Yes, I thought I'd get up and make you a video before I got ready to go to work. It's early. Yeah, sometimes I'm not able to make videos like talk about because I'm just busy with working multiple jobs. Sometimes it can be draining. But anywho, I thought I'd get on here and do you a quick video. Put some curls in here. But anyway, I want to come on here and talk to you about being yourself. Yes. Being your true, authentic self. Yes. Well, before I start this video, let me just go ahead and put a disclaimer out here. This is just my thoughts, my take, okay? My thoughts. You don't have to receive it. You don't have to listen to it. However, I am appreciative for those that do stay tuned to listen to what I have to say. It is very appreciated, and I have a lot of gratitude for the subscribers that I do have. Just let me say that I do thank y'all, the ones that tune in and leave comments. I am very thankful, very grateful that you all sit and watch and communicate with me about how you feel about things. I love that. I appreciate that, because you could watch anybody. You don't have to watch me. You could watch anybody. So I do want to say thank you. And this is just my take. It's not written in stone. It's just my thoughts. Everybody has their own perception of how they see things, but this is my thoughts. But anyway, I digress. It takes a lot of courage to be your true, authentic self, because it's not going to fit with everybody. Everybody's not going to like how you come across or like some of the things you may say. I don't like everything that I hear, but I do respect other people's point of view. You don't have to agree with everything, but I think it's important. Long as you're not doing anything offensive or, well, nowadays, it's kind of hard to determine what is defensive, because some people can have a problem with just the way you look, the way you talk, the way you move, the way other people look at you. You might have motion and everything that you do. They may not have no motion. So that's a problem. It be the smallest things sometimes people don't like about you, but it doesn't matter. You still got to be you. Think about it. Out of all the people that's in the world, all of us have different DNAs. None of us have the same fingerprints, the same, uh, we're just all created differently. And I think that's a good thing. Who wants to be around somebody where everybody is the same? It's all right to stand out and be different. The people you fit with, beautiful. The ones you don't fit with, it's still beautiful. But be who you are. So many people wear masks, different masks. They wear a mask at home, mask at church, mask on their job. They're just different people in front of different people to fit in. Be who you are, regardless of how anybody feel about it. To be able to live in your own true identity and be who you are and be proud of yourself is a beautiful. It takes confidence to be who you are. You're not here to people please. You're not. And speaking of people pleasing, let me touch on that a little bit. Hmm. People pleasing. I mean, it's okay, to bend. It's okay to bend. There's nothing wrong with bending. But never bend to a point to where it affects or hurts you. or you have to dim who you are to accommodate other people. I don't think that's a good compromise. No. Mm-mm. When you find yourself having to change or alter everything about yourself to fit in or to make someone see you in a different light, you're not really being true to yourself. It's a mask. Because that's not what you really want to do. That's not how you really feel. You're doing that to please somebody else, to get them maybe to be with you, be your friend, be no. I don't think you should have to compromise that. No. Now you can create scenarios where it's a win-win situation for everybody around. Yeah, I could see that. But to just shape shift into different things, to be what others feel that you should be. No. Eventually something's gonna have to give. And it's gonna be you that give out. The true mask always, the true person who you are always comes to light. You can only pretend for so long to be something that you're not. That mask will fall off eventually, or you'll wear yourself down trying to keep up that image. A lot of people, it's about image, how they look in front of other people. How they want everybody to think that they perfect, or they just got the perfect life, or the perfect marriage, or the perfect job, the perfect this. And then you be surprised behind the four walls what's going on at home. But see, that's the part that they don't want you to see. That's why it's the mask, the image. It's not who they truly are, but that's what they show you. Yeah. hmm I believe in give and take. I do believe in give and take, but I don't overexert myself for anything or anybody. I just won't do that. No. Anything that takes my peace from me, anything that I don't feel is right, I speak on it. Some things, I pick my battles. Some battles are not worth, fighting. If it's something that I don't feel that I fit in, I just remove myself. Simple. To thy own self be true. I'm going to always be true to me, regardless of how anybody feel, what anybody got to say. I'm going to always be true to me. Why? Because I got to live with me. I got to face me in the mirror. And so do you. Always be true to yourself. Always be true to yourself. Always, no matter what. Sometimes that's not going to always be good. Sometimes you may have to stand alone. You come here alone. You come to this world by yourself, you're going to leave by yourself. I am not interested in people pleasing to accommodate anybody. No. The people I love, the people that respect me, I respect them. Yes, I will bend to a degree. Yes, I will absolutely do that. But never to a point to where it affects me. If it takes away from my peace of mind, it takes away from my dignity, it takes away from me, being abundant in any type of way, no, I won't do it. I don't love anybody more than I love myself. No. I just don't feel that there are certain things that you should have to compromise. No. No. When I go on my jobs, I give the best of myself. I really do. But, and I work multiple. multiple jobs. But it'll never be to the extent where I'm just going to, just be all something happen to you today or tomorrow, they will have no problem replacing you. No matter how good you may think that you are, you know, you have some people have a mentality where they wants to, be known as, uh, what's the word? A person that does it all. And that's a good thing. That's good. That's a good thing to have work ethics like that. That is beautiful. But to what extent? At what cost? Because half the people you see do that go home, they burnt out, they tired, your body run down on you, your mind, it affects you in different ways. You can't be everything to everything at all times. It takes a toll after a while. If it's a relationship or a marriage, that takes a toll after a while. Something happened to you, you'll be, what, you think you ain't gonna be replaced? I'm not saying don't give your all. I am saying keep some for yourself. Keep something for self. But back to what I was saying. Be your true authentic self. And if it's a problem where you around people that have an issue with you being you, because some people will throw little indirect slugs about you, your ways, your way of doing things. And sometimes they don't always realize they got three fingers pointing back at them. They're not all the way one Yoda either. They can be themselves and want you to accept them being who they are. Fair exchange, no robbery. If you can't be yourself, then you don't need to be there. If you can't live your life the way that I'm talking, if you somebody else different behind closed doors, because a lot of people live a double life. If you're not proud of who you are as a person and you have to hide to be who you truly are, either it's something that you probably don't need to be doing, or come on out and be who you are. Who cares about what other people think? They're going to think that whatever they're going to think about you anyway, whether you be a people pleaser or not be a people pleaser. They're going to feel how they want to feel about you anyway. Those that matter don't mind, and those that mind don't matter. I got a pretty good tribe around me that love me just the way that I am, and I love them too. That's not to say that, there's not moments where, okay, well, there's a disagreement. I'm quick to say, okay, well, yeah, maybe you're right. But I think everybody has a right to be who they are. All of us are unique and different. And that's the way it was intended to be. Nobody has a right to judge anybody for being who they are. Because like I said, it takes a lot of confidence, to be who you really are as opposed to hiding, pretending. You don't have to pretend for nobody. And anybody that make you feel like you have to pretend to, or you got to look to be accepted by them, those are people that you don't need to be around. And if it's a situation where you can't really prevent being around them, let your words be far and few. Just stay as far as you can away from them. That way it's not a conflict, it's not a problem. But long as it's nothing crazy that you're doing. Now you doing something that that's out of pocket, then that's different. People, yeah, somebody gonna have to say something to you about that. But you just being you or having no opinion, having your own way of how you live your life or how you carry yourself, long as it's in a dignified way, you're not hurting nobody. And like I said earlier, sometimes the way you talk, just the way the attention that you might get, the way you look, you know, all that may affect a person, but it doesn't matter because that's insecurities that they dealing with. It ain't really about you. It's about them. That's a them problem. But I say be true to yourself. Always be true to you. Don't be scared to be who you are. There's nobody else in the world quite like you. There's not another person that is you. It's only one you. Why would you want to be somebody else instead of being who you are? We all got something to offer the world, to give to the world. Like I said, those that matter don't mind. And those that mind, they don't matter.